Yo, One Piece chapter 1064. Let's go. Alright. It's almost 2. Probably should have recorded earlier, but haven't seen the title yet. Don't think I was spoiled, though I did see, I think I saw Shanks, Kaido, and Big Mom trending. So I don't know if it was just like a Yonko trend, or if we're going to see all the Yonko this chapter, no clue. Last chapter ended with Blackbeard and Law fighting. Considering I didn't see either Blackbeard or Law trending, I'm doubting we're going to see the rest of the fight right now, but you never know. Alright, I haven't seen the title yet. The title this week is Egghead's Research Stratum. Now, why am I smiling? It's because we see Aokiji and Van Augur. Kuzan and Augur of the Blackbeard Pirates. So people were right, it was Kuzan, for sure. We knew that. But a lot of people said it was Augur with him. Now, I was unsure, just because Augur was in the current chapter. So I was wondering if maybe it was Lafitte instead, someone we haven't seen in a while. But I think... Now, it could be his warp fruit, but I doubt that. Although that'd be funny. If, like, one chapter he's here, and then he's with Aokiji, and then he's back. But I think this was... If this was during the escape from... this must have been during Wano. If Germa escaped fairly shortly after the whole cake stuff, then that means this happened a few weeks ago. So they've had pudding for a few weeks. I'm guessing they're also going to get Big Mom's poneglyph rubbings. And if Blackbeard gets what Law has both Zoe and Wano doesn't have whole cake. So that would put Blackbeard in the same place that Luffy is. The only issue would be the final poneglyph of the Burn Scar Man, which we're all looking for, unless Blackbeard already has that, in which case his only hurdle would be reading the poneglyphs, which is why he captured Pudding. And if their time limit is actually waiting for Pudding to awaken her power to possibly be able to read the poneglyphs, then that's the time limit the Straw Hats are fighting against to find that final poneglyph to get to Laugh Tale. No one's saying Luffy's going to be the first at Laugh Tale. So, anyway, chapter 1064. Okay, maybe I was wrong. First page got Blackbeard and Law. Are we not off-screening this fight, Oda? Oda, are you telling me we're not off-screening this fight? Jesus Christ, we're actually in here. There's no escape, so don't bother running. A battle that shakes the world. Oh, dude, are we actually going to see Law's crew do something? We've been talking about this all week. What is Law's crew going to do? Because this man's doing 99% of the heavy work. Hakugan, take care of the polar tank. That's the guy in the mask. We've seen him before. Shachi Penguin, get in the sea and provide cover. We're on it. Get in the sea. What are they going to do in the water? I mean, I guess they don't have devil fruits, so... Our room, going straight awake. Was our room awakening? Kroom was awakening. Was our room? I think our room was awakening, because the little ball, pretty sure, is the awakening state. Our room. Or, unless he's just saying a room. Amputate. Cuts stronger in half. No one told me his power could do that. Is he using an awakened technique? You bilge sucking rat. Quake crash. Okay, so this is interesting. This is interesting. Oh, I'm loving this. This is so good. Because I love Walden's my fucking favorite. Always has been since the middle finger. He's been my favorite. It looks like the room that the R room that Law made is specifically just around Blackbeard. It's not like encircling Law. And then he cut him, I guess, from a distance. But I feel like room. I don't know why Blackbeard says no one told me his power could do that. Because even a normal room could do that. So I wonder what he did exactly. Because it feels like he did something with his awakening that I'm not sure what he did. I don't know what. I'm gonna quickly see what our room does. Because we have seen that before. With our room, Law is able to create and throw a room on a particular object and dictate a specific effect to take place, like erasing any sound, which is, yeah, that's the one he did against Big Mom. Sound made by the object in question. This directly addresses one of the fruit's biggest weaknesses, which is the stationary nature of its irregular field of range. So yeah, so I guess Blackbeard didn't know that he can like make a room separate from himself. Which, I mean, he can make a big enough room to do that, so I don't see how much of a problem that would be in this case, but I don't know. Quake crash. Now, my question is, the anti-sound stuff he did against Big Mom, is that against waves, meaning like frequencies? Because if that's the case, or like stuff that breaks the sound barrier or air barrier, just like the quake fruit, can that cancel out the quake fruit? It's a good question. But anyway, quake crash. And he kind of destroys the room, I'm guessing. So this is the power of a quake, man. The shock waves or the sound waves is the word I was looking for. The shock waves are too intense because you would think that something like Corazone's fruit would nullify shock waves. You know, it's like a direct counter against Whitebeard's fruit. Or like Apu's fruit. Don't die on me now, Stronger. Nay, you've always been such a good boy. Eat this! Oh. Doc Q threw the apples he had in Jaya. They're apple bombs, take cover. Shachi's in the water. What the fuck? Okay. Is Oda finally showing us some Law pirate feats? Some heart pirate feats? Shachi gulping water like he's a fucking balloon. Like he's Luffy, dude. Just inflating. And what is he, Chew? Is he Chew from the Arlong Pirates? Is he sniping those bomb apples with fucking water? Do they know Fishman karate? I mean, he does have an orca hat. Is he part Fishman? We never knew that. We don't know that. Shachi might be part Fishman. The apples blow up. Huh? Puh. It's a big mistake to underestimate us when we grew up in the harsh, cold waters of the North Blue. Weird excuse for a fucking technique like that. You ain't got a chance against us in a sea battle. All we gotta do is sink your ship. That's interesting. So they're not fishermen, but they fight in water. That's why they have a submarine. That's a very interesting reason for the Heart Pirates to be underwater pirates. And they don't have a single fisherman on their crew. John Bart, sniper at 3 o'clock. So Beppo has a good hearing because he's an animal. Protect the captain. Yeah. Jean Bart, is he a tank? Kroom. This time using Kroom. Tuh. He's some bodyguard. Shock Will. The hell is this? Like, this is the thing he did to Big Mom. Fucking shockwaves from inside of Blackbeard, which is, it's gonna hurt Blackbeard a lot because of his Void Darkness fruit. This is what happens when you charge in half-cocked Warp. So fucking John Bart, does he have armament or did he just straight up tank a shot from Van Auger? And I'm guessing that's like a sniper musket, you know? Dude, I'm 10 minutes in. This is a crazy fucking chapter. We're not off screening a fight between Law and Blackbeard, and we're seeing Law's fucking crew do shit. This is hype. King of Lightning's gonna be hype as fuck, dude. The whole community is gonna be fucking wild and with Law's crew actually doing some shit. So yeah, Augur's saying, dude, we were fucking unprepared. Warp. Shall we return to the ship, Commodore? No shot, he runs away. Don't be an idiot. We finished what we started. Okay, Blackbeard ain't a bitch. Blackbeard ain't bitching out with this fight. Blackbeard bitched out against Rayleigh, bitched out against Shanks. He ain't bitching out against Law. He didn't bitch out against Luffy. He didn't. Magellan interrupted the Impel Down clash. Blackbeard's here. Do all your officers have devil fruit powers? That definitely seems like his weakness is water. Must be a pretty raw deal, hauling around so many anchors. Fucking Law knows, dude. Law knows the strats. They call them devil fruits for a reason. That weakness is well worth the trade-off. That's going to be Blackbeard's downfall. I can see the end of the series, the whole crew drowning. Absolutely. Gah! They're attacking from below. The bastards are trying to sink us. Who knew they were so strong? Absolutely. Who the fuck knew? Who the fuck knew? Oh, dude, and oh my god, and the cover story just links beautifully. Links beautifully with the chapter because Pudding's literally kidnapped, jailed on the ship. You might be taking a pound now, but they'll be history soon. The Commodore is the strongest around. Pudding fucked up. Big Mom Pirates, Charlotte Pudding. Mama's gonna make you eat those words if she's still alive. Yeah. You realize we're fighting her killer now, right? New eras only happen when the old legends are torn down. Is Oda saying Big Mom's dead? Is she dead? Who knows? I'm still on the boat, but they're not dead, to be honest. I don't think you can get rid of Big Mom kind of that easily. There might be some fuckery going on with the magma, but what I gasped at is not the Pudding reveal, but the fact that Aokiji could be around. Law ain't doing shit against Aokiji. I'm sorry. Aokiji's that guy. So we got the Quake Fruit. Surprisingly, Blackbeard's not using his Darkness Fruit as much as I thought he would be. But if he's this close quarters with Law, he better suck that motherfucker in. So he's doing Quake Fruit versus a Kroom. Law is erect with that sword. There we go. Black Vortex. He's in range. Black Vortex. Gotcha. Blackbeard and Trafalgar Law have made contact on Winter Island in the New World, New Island. So we're forced to wait again. Being Fleet Admiral is so damn frustrating. We're forced to wait again. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Meaning like this clash interrupted like a sneak attack they had against either Blackbeard or Law? Interesting. Okay, and that's it. Blackbeard's gonna Black Vortex Law, and that might just fuck Law up, man. That might just fuck him up. Meanwhile, on Egghead, the Island of the Future. I totally forgot what the fuck the title of the chapter was. Egghead's Research Stratum. Alright, well, let's get right into it. Kuma. Wow. Pacifista stopped as soon as we changed. Yo! Oh my god. Alright. Yo! Bonnie aged up Luffy, aged down Jinbei, and aged up Chopper, and aged down herself. So Kuma can't recognize them because they're different ages. Luffy, aged 70, a glimpse into a possible future, so not like, but then we get baby Jinbei in the fucking Hawaiian shirt and just a reindeer old-ass Chopper, dude. Luffy. That's good. Okay. Wow, the pacifista stopped as soon as we changed. That's good, but did you have to make me this old, Bonnie? And I get how you feel, but it only looks like your dad. If we can't take any of them out, we'll be in trouble. Chopper. Have a heart, Luffy. Sorry, Bonnie. Pacifistas just bring up some bad memories for us. Hey, can you turn me back? Jinbei. Kuma may no longer be human, but that doesn't make it any easier for his daughter to come face to face with his doppelganger. Facts. All of this we know. The people who talked about she shouldn't be traumatized are fucking idiots. She has seen Pacifista. She's seen Pacifista on the TV with watching Marineford. She cried in that moment, so it's not surprising that she would cry coming face to face with a Pacifista. She also saw Kuma recently on Mary Joa, so nothing personal, Bonnie. But what I know about Kuma doesn't paint a pretty picture. Of course, the tyrant, and we're seeing the image that Jinbei has in his mind of a tyrant king, angry Kuma. He was the tyrannical king of Sorbet before he was deposed by the people and forced to become a pirate. Kuma lore coming in hot. When he was eventually caught, so this Jinbei is expressing the perspective of the people, of what the world government sold to the people, of who Kuma is before he became a Shichibukai. We know he was in the revolutionaries, and we know he was in the Shichibukai, and we know he was a king. What the timeline is exactly is unsure. When he was eventually caught by the Navy, his ties to the revolutionaries came to light, and they gave him a life sentence. Oh. So he's forced to become a pirate. And then when he was caught, they realized he was actually with the revolutionaries, and they gave him a life sentence. Vegapunk took an interest in him due to his physical prowess, big boy. So he was offered the opportunity to roam the seas again as a warlord. Okay, so he was already in the revolutionaries, probably as king. And then became a pirate because they got rid of him as king, but his ties to revolutionaries were still strong. And then they were going to kill him, but instead Vegapunk saved him, let him free. Roam the seas as a warlord, on the condition that he becomes a specimen for body modification and cloning. Does that cover it, Bonnie? And get why he'd choose to become a warlord dog and help them make their clone soldiers. But why would anyone knowingly agree to becoming a mindless cyborg? Anyone can see it's just as bad as a death sentence. Maybe Vegapunk convinced him of something, who knows? True enough. Still, I wonder which one of the Tyrant Kuma's crimes earned him a life sentence. It's a good question, Jinbei. It reminds me of Zoe. Why was Zoe sentenced to wander aimlessly for 800 years? Dad was no stinking tyrant. And she fucking pulled out like a lightsaber, bro. That's crazy. And he hated the government. He'd never submit to them. They must have forced him to accept the procedure somehow. So the theory is, I think I heard Morge say this theory. Obviously, they threatened his family. They threatened Bonnie, and he would rather give his life than them to take her life. Akainu, when he met her, didn't kill her. Said he was shocked to find out she escaped. So obviously she's an asset that the world government does not touch, because if they did, Vegapunk would probably betray them. So, a beam saber, that's awesome. Dude, I love old Luffy. It looks like fucking Abraham Lincoln, bro. We must be in a scrapyard for Vegapunk's junk. This still works, though. He may call himself a scientist, but to me, he's just a murderer. Dad always used to say he was part of a special... Whoa. Whoa, what? And Bonnie looking thick. Oda's going hard with the fan service with Bonnie. Holy shit. Wait, whoa. Dad always used to say he was a part of a special race. But so what? Him being different doesn't justify forcing him to be a lab rat. And it sure as hell doesn't justify killing him. You said it. Chopper, a special race. Everyone's back to normal age. Is Kuma the last race we don't know about? Or what the fuck race could he be? He's not a Lunarian. He's not a giant, I don't think. There's no indication of any other races. Is he a space race? There's no features that make him a different race, though. I wonder if that'd be interesting if the paws actually weren't the devil fruit, if the paws were his race. But then the paws would probably be on the clones if that was the case. Yeah, that's weird. Is he the onion race? Is he the same as Moria? Is he the big body, small legs race that fucking everyone in this manga is? Alright, the Thousand Sunny. Whoa, we're flying! And the robot that saved the Thousand Sunny is now fucking flying the Vega Force. The Vega Force. The robot's soaring through the air. Naturally, this is Vega Force 01 after all. Its anti-gravity unit and jet thrusters allow it to easily sustain this propulsion. Anti-gravity. The island aircon is also needed to ensure a suitable climate. One day, this will be possible anywhere. And, I mean, Frankie knows about that. There's giant monsters down there. Okay, so we're getting this information again because it's not coming to Luffy. This time it's coming to everyone else in the crew, so everyone knows that there's suitable climate stuff going on. There's giant monsters down there, and they're looking into the thing Luffy was at. It's like some kind of futuristic city. Precisely. The world of tomorrow is built here. And we see a reveal of the island a little more. And is that in the clouds? This is Egghead, the island of the future. The research stratum. The research stratum is right above the clouds. Whoa. So the thing Luffy's on is like the island, but then in the clouds is the egg. Punk Records. And the fabrication stratum is just below us. Our manufacturers and research assistants reside there. I hear your captain is down there causing a hullabaloo. As long as he's all right. Okay, I gotta speed this up then. Aren't you two coming? Zoro, Brook? Nah, I'll watch the ship. Ditto. That woman can't be trusted. So they're all leaving the ship except for Zoro and Brook. Another separation very similar to like Water 7. Whoa, just like the solid clouds from Sky Island. Exactly, it's on a cloud. And the cloud even has text 068. This really takes me back. It's my first time. What the heck is this? Oh yeah, Frankie's never been to Skypiea. It's as you surmised. Seeing as we can control the island's atmosphere and all, we can naturally make use of pyrobloin to coagulate and alter the density of water vapor. Pyrobloin is a thing that Seastone is in, and it's what makes the Sky Islands that we found out in Skypiea. Thus recreating the island and sea clouds usually find on Sky Islands. I hadn't gotten that far. This is the entrance to the main lab. Wow, it's so flashy. Vegapunk, Lab 0. Do make sure to change into some appropriate attire before entering. You can get a costume from the dressing transformation room there. Everyone's gonna get outfits. When you try on a pair of shoes, when you try on a pair of Dom shoes, my shoes? Branded Dom? Don't forget to use the lever. They can adjust to fit no matter your foot size. Cool, looks heavy. Dude, oh my, yo, the outfits, yo, okay, yo. Okay, why does Sanji have the Hawaiian fit as well? Dude, the girl fits, I don't know, Oda's horny. Oda's horny, dude. What is it with these tight panties, bro? Holy shit. I gotta say, I mean, Frankie's looking fucking hilarious. He's got gear hair now. Usopp's actually looking sick. Usopp's got a nice fit. He's got like the full onesie and then like a puffy jacket and then dude, he looks good. The chicks look good. Sanji looking stupid with his shorts with his fucking hairy legs. This man's got Biden legs, bro. Blonde hair, if you don't know. Whoa, this is awesome. These futuristic duds are the freaking best. It's so light and cute. These just scream aloha, don't they? Yeah, what the fuck, Sanji? But wow, Nami-san, you and Robin-chan look amazing. What cutting-edge fashion. You look real tough in that, Robin. Really? Yo, this might be one of Robin's best fits, to be honest. Honestly, both of the girls are looking fucking good. How about me? You look freaky in anything. You're gonna make me blush. Frankie, of course. Sanji says you look freaky in anything. Oh, I just saw a word. Okay, we're at the end of the chapter. So everyone's dressed up, and now we're going to Shaka, Vegapunk 01. The problem with being a genius is that you can see your own future coming too. What are you talking about, Vegapunk? I think I'll be dead soon. Don't kid about something like that. I just wanted you to know about this. Dragon. How are these two connected? Break next week. Hey. I saw the word dragon. Listen, we all know. We all assumed Vegapunk had ties to the revolutionaries. If he didn't, he wouldn't allow Kuma to do what the fuck Kuma wants to do. And obviously, he's in the world government because he wants to make his shit, and the only way to get money is through the world government. Obviously. I think a lot of this shit is obvious. Now, just like the Kuma backstory, everything we found out, I feel like it's stuff we put together. It's the pieces we put together. Now, that question that Jinbei had, 2 more minutes. The question Jinbei asked, I wonder which of Tyrant Kuma's crimes earned him a life sentence. Now, Bonnie's question of why did he join the government, like I said, probably because of her. She's probably his only child. He wanted to protect his child. Government can't touch her. That's the rule. But the question of why did he get dethroned? Well, no. No, Jinbei's question is why did he get the life sentence? But Jinbei also said his ties to the revolutionaries came to light and they gave him a life sentence. So I think that answers your question, his ties with the revolutionaries. He was going against the government. But now the question is, why did he get dethroned? Obviously, the tyrant thing is a lie made by the world government to paint him in a bad light. Is it similar to what Doflamingo did to the King of Dressrosa? Is it similar to what Crocodile did to Cobra in Alabasta? Who knows? We don't know that. But obviously he wasn't a tyrannical king. Obviously he probably had connections with the revolutionaries during his time as king. Then they found that out. He became a pirate, ran away. They found him, gave him a life sentence. Because Vegapunk had ties with the revolutionaries, did he also have a relationship with Kuma? And they had an agreement. That's probably what it is. I have 10 more seconds. It's been a fantastic chapter. Holy fuck. Peace out.